Welcome back, guys, as we head back to the Citadel at last with all our side quests, or at least most of our journal now complete. When we head back there, hand in, and we'll visit the Asari Councillor. Let's get out of here and head back to the Citadel at once. This is our third priority Citadel mission, if I'm not mistaken here. I wonder where we're giving these hand-ins. I'm gonna have to check the map, that's for sure.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I don't actually know where I'm going, madame, so we'll just go to... Well, I have no clue. Let's start at the base.
I'll handle it. Yes, Commander.
Hopefully we'll find our quest, guys, quite quickly. We want to make sure that we're not being moved on from the Citadel as soon as possible. It doesn't seem that it's under attack this time, which is a good thing. You kind of would expect the Reapers to have hit here by now. Okay, viewing deck. Cortez is on here, so we can visit him after we asked him to take some shore leave, finally. Asari Councillor on the embassy's thing, along with Commander Bailey. We've got the consultant on Huerta Memorial Hospital. In fact, Jacob's in there as well. Oh, Jacob. I'm thinking of Vega for some reason. James. J. Right, Angry Elcor, Arid Taloke. It's, well, we got one of them in Purgatory. And one of them in the Presidian Commons. And one of them in the docks holding area. So we actually have to visit everywhere to do all the hand-ins. Now, where's Cortez? Is that him in the corner? It does state him as in front of us.
You finally made it off the Normandy.
Glad I did. Even with the chaos of all the refugees, seeing so many ships in flight is comforting. Gets me thinking. Hey, a Turian frigate. I think that's the PFS Havenkaw.
What's one Turian warship doing at the Citadel?
Looking for dry dock, I bet. She's seen battle. Look at the waiver in her drive core emissions. Alone, limping, looking for a haven. Maybe it would have been better to just go down fighting, like their families back home.
Are you talking about the Turians or yourself?
I should have been there. With Robert.
But you weren't. You're alive. And that's a good thing.
Maybe so.
The lives of future generations rest on those Turian shoulders. On our shoulders. Nobody's given up. Not those Turians. Not me. Not you.
If anyone can pull this all together, it's you. And I'm with you.
Is that an Alliance cruiser? What's it doing here?
That's the SSV London. Decommissioned years ago. Look. No guns. Refugees must have salvaged her from a shipyard. Geneva-class cruisers always had ezo cores like granite.
People find a way to survive.
Do whatever it takes to see another day. Gotta let go. For real this time. The refugees here have put up a memorial wall. They leave mementos of lost loved ones. I was thinking maybe...
What's stopping you?
Nothing. I mean... Let me think about it.
Well, Cortez will be there to hold your hand if you want.
Your suggestion to come out here was a good one, Commander. I needed this.
That's why we suggested it. Right. Let's head to literally every deck.
Sergeant.
And give these hand-ins. Super fast. Run, Shepard, run. Right, first on the list. Docks holding area. Let's go visit the refugee. So many things picked up, though. Well, at least we're finally getting that journal log completely decimated, so we could just focus on main story quests. Hooray! What are we looking for here? The refugee is at 4, so with James, in fact. Let's get moving as fast as we can. James doesn't have to move around this ship.
Hey, it's you. Still waiting, I see. Any news?
No, but they promised, right?
Same story, sadly.
Yeah, I'll take that.
James still playing poker. Where's this refugee exactly?
I found a Prothean sphere on Gay Hinnom. Contact the Alliance and tell them Commander Shepard asked them to pay you for it.
Yes, thank you. I'll call them right now.
No problem, sir. Another mission done.
About time.
It seems that James's luck's looking up. Let's head back out. Where to Memorial Hospital next? Get moving. In fact, should we buy from the Batarians and give them a little bit more funding?
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
Let me buy all your lovely stuff here. Shotgun stuff, which I don't really use. Give you a little bit of extra money if you know what I mean. You know what? We even splurge on your armor, sir.
Thank you for your patronage.
Always prepared. 1 out of 2. We gained some achievements there or something. Don't know what that was exactly, but, well, good, good. If we buy another armor set, I'm guessing it will be 2 out of 2.
Spectre status recognized.
Right, to Ed Memorial Hospital. Yet another hand in to do. Go, go, Olizandri. Make this as fast as possible. We want to get this done so we can move on with the brunt storyline. Every so often you do have to stop and drop and do these side quests though.
Excuse me. I recovered the Rings of Elune. They're waiting in Bay D-24.
That's wonderful. Thank you. My people will treat this miraculous find as a call to support their local hospitals.
No problem at all. We do like to help out.
The prisoners were indoctrinated.
You think?
And once the alarm was sounded...
Nyra's eyes were black. The whole time, not just for a second. You could feel her mind from where I was standing. The humans were in the way, attacking us. I used my biotics. Flung them around. I'd been horrified when Nyra tore the farmers apart, but goddess, I ripped them in half. And it felt good.
There's nothing shameful about feeling an adrenaline rush during battle.
I might have killed more than Nyra and those husks did. She wanted them alive, to turn them. And I...
And you survived.
Yes, you did, and you stopped them from being turned into husks as well. I can see why she's so messed up, though, if you know what I mean. Because sometimes, you know, it's a case of battle lust. You probably would feel good about doing it, especially being under extreme stress. Suddenly being able to feel in control again must have felt absolutely... well, it must have been borderline pleasurable.
I recovered the Code of the Ancients from Dakuna. It's waiting for you in Bay D-24.
With shock and joy. Really, this is wonderful news. Thank you, human. Sincerely, this will greatly aid our people.
I love Elcor's speech, but that was incredibly quiet, sir.
With sincere gratitude.
No problem, sir. Anything else here? No, we've already done that. Let's move on again. Presidium Commons next.
Spectre status. 1 moment, please.
We're blitzing through the Citadel. Hopefully this is like more or less our last hand-in session, considering the fact that we'll only be left with 1 side quest? A single side quest? It's pretty good. So where's this guy? Researcher is at Tali, number 4. Of course, that might be on any side you could think of because of the way this is set out. So we'll find her, I'm sure. Find him, the researcher. It's right here in the corner, yes. I thought it was you! Obviously not. You, sir.
I've recovered the Obelisk of Karza. It's waiting for you in Bay D-24.
You have? It's amazing. Thank you, Commander. That's going to help immeasurably with some very sensitive work.
No problem. I hope Tali's not too upset with me as well over the fact that I sided with that other guy in the argument last time. We gave you the stuff, didn't we? So that's why we can talk to you. You still talking?
Of course. We can have ships at the colony in 36 hours. Do you need medical support? No, evacuating the colony is more than enough. Thank you, Ambassador.
Ambassador?
I'm coordinating actions for the fleet while we're here. Evacuating colonies, bolstering Turian defense lines. Huh. I think it was right here. 3 years ago to the day.
What?
This was where Saren's assassins fired at me. I'd just gotten to the Citadel. I didn't think I needed my barriers up. My mistake.
Saren had assassins after you?
Right. I disabled the Geth and found that recording that proved he was working with the Reapers. I went to Ilium and tried to inform the authorities, but Saren's mercenaries attacked me. I barely escaped. I stowed away on a Turian freighter and came out here. I thought I was safe.
You never told me about this. How bad was it?
Got me in the arm. They used polonium rounds. I was running a fever in minutes. It was the first time I'd been really hurt on my pilgrimage. I ran to the Council embassy, asked for protection, offered the data on Saren. The Turian clerk called me Soot Rat. He threatened to have me tossed off the station if I didn't leave.
I wish that clerk could see you now.
He just did. That was him back there. I don't think he remembers me.
And you're assisting him in spite of that.
This war is too big for old grudges. You showed me that. We're at peace with the Geth. I can't waste my time on a Turian who made me angry. Besides, it all worked out. I made it to the wards. You found me. Happy ending.
And now the Turians will get the aid they desperately need.
I nearly reminded him who I was. Made him apologize, rubbed his nose in it. Maybe he and I both needed to grow up a little.
The difference is that you helped when it counted.
Thanks, Shepard. So did you.
I tend to help when I can. We gained her loyalty, seems. Whose loyalty have we not got at the moment? Caden's, I think. Maybe? I don't know. No, I can't remember. We're going to have to check this out.
Everything looks so peaceful.
It does indeed. Apart from all these smashed windows and the whatnot, of course. You know, discounting the smashedness. It looks quite good. Now, isn't one of these got some kind of armor for us to buy? Are we really completely buying out the stores?
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods.
We are more or less here. Let's get ourselves the armor for the second part of that achievement then. That was it. Or, yes, maybe? No, it wasn't. Okay then. Whatever that was then, I don't know, but spend a little bit more money. Get ourselves a little more armor. Whatever that one of two was, I don't know, but we'll find out in future, maybe. Maybe it's because I've bought so much stuff by now and selling out a lot of these shops as well. Right, Citadel Embassy's next.
Spectre status recognized. 1 moment, please.
I'm slightly tempted to actually go and check out EDI and Joker and see if their relationship's progressing anymore.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
It is an interesting event after all. I hope we've walked past a lot of people, haven't seen any more side quests given to us. What's up, Ambassador?
Urgently, human, I must speak to you on behalf of my people.
What is it?
Holding sorrow, Dakuna, my home world, the Reapers have come. Holding sorrow, our warriors are under siege, but your forces can rescue them. Urgently, please. All the other races have turned us aside.
How do your people fight?
Proudly, with VI-assisted infantry. Our soldiers carry heavy weapons into battle mounted on their backs. Mixed pride and shame, our enemies have called us living tanks, as well as names less flattering.
I'll take the Normandy as soon as we have time.
Relief. Thank you, Commander. Small hope. Perhaps we can evacuate some of our civilians when your forces arrive. Anxiously, I will remain here for news. Please hurry. Dakuna burns.
Okay, that's weird. We gain ourselves a new mission, but the interesting fact about that is we've already been to Dakuna and we've scanned the system 100%, sir. Are we not done already? We can't hand in. I'd have thought we'd have been done. Oh, well, let's head up. Meet the Asari Councillor, I guess.
I want all remaining files secured and marked for Tentron clearance only. Commander Shepard, thank you for coming.
Did you find something?
The Council has ordered a full review into Donald Udina's activities. We're still piecing together his coup attempt. But that isn't why I asked you here. The situation is growing urgent for my people. We're aware your crucible is still missing a key component.
The catalyst. Do you know something?
Not exactly, but there is an artifact on our homeworld, Thessia, known only to highest levels of my government.
What is it?
With any luck, it's a means to help you locate the catalyst. The artifact is kept in a temple located at these coordinates. I've ordered a scientific team to meet you there.
If this artifact is so important, why keep it hidden?
Every species in the Citadel has its secrets, Commander. But this one, in the wrong hands, would upset the balance of galactic power.
The Reapers are doing that right now.
Which is why I'm bringing this to you.
I appreciate the help.
It's you who will be helping us. The matriarchs are growing desperate. For the first time in our history, Thessia is vulnerable. For all our intellect, we're outmatched by Reaper firepower.
I'll do what I can.
Whether you know it or not, you've become the sole ray of hope in a very dark night. Goddess be with you.
With our new mission given to us, Priority Thessia. It's time to head out to the Asari homeworld. Anything else new we can do? The Spectre Terminal? No, not anything at all. Except for buying a shotgun high caliber barrel IV, which I think anything that appears in Spectre requisitions is something that I missed in a mission. So we actually missed something for once. Which has actually gone well, because I think we've only missed about 3 attachments as a whole. Not much. That's quite pleasing to me. Anyway, sir, I wonder if we can talk to him again. I'm pretty sure we scanned this. We scanned 100% of Dakuna. We scanned the place next to it. Maybe it requires me to leave and come back or something along those lines. With that in mind, I might head to see Joker and EDI. After all, if I'm just standing there in front of him, how have I gone to do the mission? How does it know? How does he know the sentient computer guy programmed into the game?
Now arriving at ward level purgatory.
Don't care about all the people around me. All I care about is EDI and Joker. Where are you guys? At the bar or still dancing? If you're still dancing, I'm guessing I'm not going to get much of a conversation out of you. I do not see Jeff. Okay, down at the bar again. It's funny how they spend all their time together. Okay, am I just blind or am I just missing them? Oh, hello. Can't speak to Joker, but can to EDI.
Hey, Commander. I was just about to get us another round.
So, looks like you two are having fun.
Yes. Joker has been smiling and laughing at a significantly higher rate since he and I agreed upon a relationship. I mean, he is happier.
It seemed like you two might make a good match.
I was not so certain. When I first presented this body to Jeff, he seemed aloof.
Really? What did Joker say?
He said I didn't have to conform to some feminine ideal in order to impress him. I then called him on his bullshit, and we then proceeded to talk normally. After your encouragement, his attitude exhibited signs of change. He said he was reluctant, but you convinced him to go for it.
I just love the previous sentence where he said, confronted him on his, you know what. I thought that was a really odd thing for Edie to say. Very human. Obviously learning from Jeff.
I might have helped a little.
I see. Thank you for your support, Shepard. This is proving to be an illuminating experience.
Question, what's that? It's a very, very big drink by the look of it. Why are you standing around Edie and Jeff? Are you wondering about this weird relationship as well?
I always thought this place would be cool if it didn't involve so much walking.
If you're in pain, I could carry you.
Pass.
Aw, Joker all worried about his manliness being affronted by the woman slash cyborg slash... What'd you... Guy... I can't remember what they call it. Gynoid? That's the one. Isn't that correct? Oh well, I'm not sure. Let's head back up to that Elcor. We found that they have fully engaged in a relationship. They're not just courting or flirting around anymore. They're fully in one, which is weird. It's just the way that they engaged in it. It's not the fact that they're robot or human and you wonder how things could happen, if you know what I mean. It's just the way they completely skirted the lines for so long, and you'd have thought Joker would be so upfront.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Can I speak to you, sir? Yes, I can. Great. Have we done your mission or not?
We got your people off to Kuna, Ambassador.
Utterly sincere. Thank you for your assistance, Commander. This is not a debt we can repay.
Were you able to evacuate any civilians?
Yes.
How many?
Not enough.
Well, at least you're able to get some out. It's better than none at all. I'm glad that we could help, all the same.
Status recognized. Please select it. One moment, please.
Time to head back down to the dock and out of here. I'm amazed Caden isn't on the Citadel at all. I guess he spent so much time on the Citadel that he can only be found on the Normandy now.
Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
Things are going great. Cleared out. Let's look at our journal here. One quest left? Oh, apart from our priority mission, just Citadel service ciphers. We've done so many missions in this game. We're finally reaching the end. Returning to the Normandy. And I think for the end of this episode, guys, we've done a lot of talking, we've done a lot of hand-ins, we've seen a lot of people around. So I think I'm going to end this with seeing Javik, because we haven't talked to him in so long now. Really should have done, unless something happens when we return to the Normandy, of course. Trainer? Nothing? No one even messaging me? Really? Okay then. Javik it is. Engineering, correct? Yes. I wonder if Tali talks more as well, to be honest. So many side quests done now. Right, Javik. We've not touched base with you in a long time. It is time to touch base again. With your misty, weird room. Is that all your belongings there on the floor? With your weird sea-like tables? What?
Commander.
You settling in, Javik?
I believe some of the crew wishes to be my friend. That is not my purpose here. Also, I find I need to wash my hands. The residue of the ship is strong.
How so?
For a long time, I was only among Protheans. I must get used to other species.
I still can't wrap my head around that. Reading information like you do.
For my people, it was as natural as breathing.
Evolution's an amazing force.
Our scientists believed it was the only force in the galaxy that mattered. They called it the cosmic imperative. The strong flourished. The weak perished. The governments of your cycle seem concerned with ensuring the survival of all.
Was this imperative just your scientist's opinion, or did they prove something we don't know?
The universe had already proven it. They only had to look around.
And saw what, exactly?
Extinction is the rule of law in the cosmos, the natural order of things. The weakest species are doomed.
It's the duty of the strong to protect the weak. Otherwise we'd have anarchy.
But those who had nothing to offer would be eliminated.
So conflict should be a way of life.
Evolution demands it. The strong grow stronger by dominating the weak. It is for the greater good of all. Though I do not think your Asari approves of my beliefs.
Liara? I think she just had a different idea about what Protheans were like.
We are all a product of our time. Had I been born in this cycle, perhaps I would be the noble scholar she wishes me to be.
You think you'd like that? It's a whole different line of work.
I wouldn't know. Living a life of constant war. Taking life in every battle.
I see how it can be tough to see outside the box.
It is the only box I have known. It shapes me, as stone is shaped by the one who carves it. The stone has no choice in the form it will take. You and I, Commander. War is our sculptor, and we are prisoners to its design.
Maybe not much longer. We win this and we'll both be set free.
Why was he looking at his device there so intently? I remember that was not a great memory thing. The memory shards held bad memories as well.
Do you ever feel awkward, being the only Turian on the ship?
I don't know. Should I?
I just mean not having anyone else like you around.
Doesn't seem to bother Liara.
But she can eat their food.
Where is Tali? Tali's talking, but she's gone.
Power grid is in the green.
That's nice to know.
Nothing to report, Commander.
Aha! The Geth are helping us rebuild. I never thought I'd see it.
A little bit of conversation we bumped in on there. But I'm going to leave it here for this episode. And see you next time for more Mass Effect 3. We've done our majority of hand-ins there. We checked out what the Asari Councillor wanted, and she led us to new missions. Got our journal down to just one side quest alongside the main quest. Found out more about Javik, and now we head onwards. Out into the galaxy yet again. So I'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.